Let me tell you, this last flight, you know, guys, I conquered my fear, biggest fear, flying. Okay, so I've been on a bunch of planes now. It ain't that big of a deal. It's not as scary as it once was. This last flight was a little bit scary. Okay, let me tell you this before we get into the Brittany Keys thing. I want to share this airline flight with y'all. And, you know, not to scare any future flyers, but this was a little bit scary. So we're on a damn runway. Plane is getting ready to take off from Charlotte, okay? We go to speed down the runway. All of a sudden, the airplane stops. I'm like, what the hell? We're getting ready to take off. And then the pilot comes on board and says, we are having problems with the airplane. Okay, now you know I don't fly, right? My whole first trip. We are having problems with the airplane. That ain't what you want to hear when you don't fly, okay? You don't want to hear that we're having problems with the plane. You want the pilot to come on and say, this plane is the best plane I've ever flown, okay? You don't want to hear that you flying in a jacked up ass plane before it even takes off the runway. So he gets on it, he goes, oh, it's just a minor and look, I can hear the landing gear clicking, right? All the planes flying there, all the planes, I didn't hear nothing like this. Right underneath my seat, I could hear this clicking noise, and it wasn't like a little click. It was like a click where it was like vibrating my seat when it clicked. Like click, click. I was like, what the hell is that noise, right? So then they come on and say we got problems. They're going to fix some shit. And right off the bat, I'm thinking, something's wrong with the landing gear of this plane. Okay, something's wrong with it. I could hear it. None of the other landing gear sounded like that, right? So about 20, 30 minutes go by. And they go, okay, we fixed the issue, but never tell nobody on the plane what the issue is. Okay, they just fixed it. It's okay, we're ready to go. And they circle back to start the taxi down the runway again. I'm thinking, okay, I am going to die. This sucks, okay? If this thing gets off the ground, I'll feel okay. Because for me, I'm thinking it's the landing gear. Okay, boom, we take off. So it's good. You know, I got about an hour, 20-minute flight back to Virginia. Not that far, okay? So I don't hear the noise anymore. The plane's flying good. I can hear the engines. Engines sound smooth. I nap out for a little bit, wake up. We're getting ready to descend into Norfolk, okay? So as they start talking about the descending, I can hear the landing gear start up. Coming down, I guess, and I could hear the clicking again. Click, click, click. I was like, this ain't good. This ain't good. I don't like the sound of this shit. And this pilot comes in hot as shit. I could tell from the speed that we hit the runway at that it was a different type of speed than all the other times I had landed before. He was coming in hot, right? He was coming in hot and heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because he hit that first hit was heavy. It was a boom, right? And when we hit the little, I could hear the clicking, and as we were going through it, it was getting louder. Like, I was just thinking, man, don't let the landing gear of this fucking plane snap off, right? I'm landing in Norfolk. I don't want to die at home. You know what I'm saying? When that plane stopped, I was like, hell to the yeah, okay? Hell yeah. Let me off this bitch, okay? And, like, I hear some shit go down like that on another plane. I'm getting off. I'm just going to be, as soon as they come on and say, hey, there's something wrong with the plane, I'm going to be like, hey, could y'all open the door and let me up off this bitch? You know what I'm saying? I'm not, nah. But so, everything was fine, I take it. Maybe I was just tripping because it was a weird noise. But, that is a weird thing you don't want going on when you fly, I guess, you know what I'm saying? My first trip, I don't want to die on the first one. Can I get a couple in, you know what I'm saying? So when I got to Norfolk, I was just like,